Into day 5 and Arica back from the bakery with the wood that we needed to make the hatchet. So now once we've got the hatchet made, we can start breaking down furniture, and that's going to solve our wood problem in the short term. Now, we have been raided. Thankfully, we were all armed. None of us were wounded. The attackers didn't steal anything, so that worked out. Ivano clearly isn't well. He could do with some pills. That suggests he's at the second level of sickness. Okay, I don't think... well, first thing, he needs to go to bed. He needs to go and put some wood on the fire. Let's get Ivano down here so he can have his chat. So I don't think he's allowed to take pills himself. So Henrik is going to have to give him the pills. So let's do that. So we want Henrik to get that to the max. So let's do his chat first. So bios, so he's still content. Let's just have a look. He's got my story here, day 5. I wish I could help my friends, they look so hungry. So that's just recognizing that it is a feeding day and everybody's going to be eating today. Arica showed those bandits that we will not be intimidated, we will fight. Yeah, that's the confusing thing about the bakery, because we didn't do anything, we just hid and let them battle it out there. We didn't do anything. Those kids are very brave, so that was when we gave the meds to the kids. Now her bio, very hungry, tired. That was a hell of a risk. I'm glad I made it back. Again, she just hid, didn't do anything else. The priest says that God gave food to some hungry people in the desert, so he will give us food if we pray to him, right? So I think that's just recognizing that everybody's hungry again. Now, he needs to eat, so the question is, what meds do we give him? Sorry, he's sick, so we do have 2 bottles of those. Let's give him that. That should see him up to the... because he's on the 2nd level of sickness here. So that should see him up to the 1st level by tomorrow. Now, he's had his chat. He needs to get on the toys. Henrik, he needs to eat. Actually, let's feed Ivano as well, because he's only got to eat a piece of raw meat, remember? That will get him up to normal. And then we'll get him on his toys. Alright, Henrik has now eaten, so once he's finished, he can get to sleep. Now, we did bring all that wood back for a reason. That was to upgrade this and get our hatchet in place. Let's get him to do that. Just keeping an eye on the time here. We're close to the 11 AM cutoff for visitors. So I think we're happier if we don't get visitors, because if they ask us to leave the house, then we're going to get a morale hit, because we have to say no. That's the upgrade done, so we can now make a hatchet. Leaves us 3 wood. There's the hatchet made. Now, Arica just woke up, so I'm going to get her chopping the furniture down and get Henrik to sleep. So before we start, just looking at our wood situation, we've got 3 wood and we've got 1 firewood. We'll see where that is once we've chopped down all the furniture. So there's nothing more to do with him today. We will remember to feed her later. Now, Ivano, he's had his chat. He's on his 2nd toy. He's good. So I'm just going to run around with Arica here and chop down all the wood and feed her along the way, so we can see what needs to be done here. And she needs to put wood on the fire. So I'll be back when she's finished chopping down these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 additional pieces of furniture. Actually, before we finish chopping down the furniture, there is one thing we wanted to do once we had all that wood. And that was to get a final board in here. So let's do that before. I'm not sure we're going to have time to do everything, but let's feed her on the way. So that's everybody fed now. So she needs to get the board in here. And then chop down these 3 pieces of furniture. So I'll see if we can do that by the end of the day. And put a piece of wood on the fire too. So we've almost finished with the chopping. Henrik has just woken up, so he's going up to do the honors there. Now I think we may be able to upgrade this. Yes. So let's do that. I think from a security viewpoint, that's all we can do, and that's board the windows up. But to get the door in, which would be the final step, we would have to upgrade this anyway, which is what we're now doing. So, a quick look at where we were. Now, we did put 2 pieces of wood on the fire while we were doing all this. We started with 1. So, we got 23 pieces of wood out of that. 23 pieces of firewood, that is. Now, we did get a lot more wood than that, but we've just used a bunch to upgrade this. So everybody's eaten, 7:40, end of the day. We can't do anything more today. So, I think it's going to be back to the bakery, try and get everything into one place tonight, and they'll guard, sleep in bed, scavenge. No preparation needed, except there was that one lockpick requirement downstairs, so we're going to take that. So let's just go check the downstairs first. We should find a bunch of stuff down there. So as mentioned, if the couple win the fight with the bandits, this is all labeled as stealing. So it's only if the couple die that we have access to this. So we're kind of rooting for the bad guys whenever we come here. So there was one more bullet. Okay. But as before, I'm just going to run around and try and get everything into that one pile up here. I'll be back once I'm finished. We should be able to do it by the end of the night. Just getting back now with the final load, so everything is now in this one place. Alright, so what are we going to take? Well, we don't need to take meds today because we've got enough. Components... Not entirely sure. Now, parts. Because we're going to want to be getting rat traps in place as soon as we can. That, I think, will allow us to do that. I think we've got enough components of wood. It's just the parts that we're going to need. This would be good for making meds. I'm going to take that because we are going to start needing that to make some workstations. Now, weapons. Yeah, let's just do this for now. Not that. So that the house is better armed. And then we'll look at what we need to bring home. I think if we're going to make a rat trap, we're going to be wanting these. So we may as well take that. And I think wood. I think we had a lot of components. I'm not entirely sure. Now, I'm just going to go components, and then we'll decide tomorrow what we need for what we want to do next and go there. Into day 6, Arica getting back from the bakery. We brought a lot of parts back with the intention to get the rat trap in, but not sure about the other requirements, so we did get raided. Thankfully we were all armed, none of us were wounded, so that's the house defenses are holding up okay, and we do have more weapons now, so that should strengthen it again. So he could do with some pills. That suggests he's at the 2nd level of sickness. Yeah. Alright, let's give him some pills. In the meantime, it's a non-feeding day for everybody. She can go to sleep. Now he needs to get down here with Henrik. Yeah, we got a bunch of the weaker sickness meds as well. This will get him up to the next level of slightly sick. At least. But let's get some wood on the fire first and get the chat out of the way. Now, bio updates. Just him. Scared, I don't want these bad people. Yeah, he reacts badly to raids, so that's why he's sad. But the chat and playing on the 2 toys should see him good. Okay, he's finished, so let's get him on his toys. Henrik, let's get him into action. So we did upgrade this yesterday, so we can see what we need to do now. So from a security perspective, we could think about the reinforced door, which is this guy. But we would need another 22 components, and that would use up all of our wood as well. Okay, now Rat Trap, we are components short. So we can't bring home enough stuff to get both of these things in, so we're going to have to make a choice. I think we're going to go for the Rat Trap. This can wait because the house defenses are holding up. We've just strengthened the weapons front. So I think, yep, Rat Trap it is. So we just need to bring a bunch of components and knowing that we're going to be out of wood as well pretty soon. So what's that? 15, 30. Yeah, a lot of components, a lot of wood. Alright, so we know what we need to do. Now, what else to do today? Not much, because if we're going back to the bakery with the intention to bring back components and wood, then there's really nothing more to do. We just got to switch these two over, which we will do. Get Ivano onto his other toy. And then keep the fire fed. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait till she wakes up, get him to sleep, get him on his second toy, which we can do straight away. And I'll see you tonight. We got 12:50 p.m. Before we close things out, now he's played on his two toys and he's not happy, but we are able to make a third toy. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Place it there. And see if playing on that one toy, can he make that? I'm not sure, let's find out. Arica's just woken up. Get her up there just in case he can't make it. Well, he can make it. Okay, so he's finished that. Now he's got a third toy he can play on. So I'm just going to play him on this and I'll see you tonight. Here we are at the end of the day again. So we ended the day on 7 degrees centigrade, which is pretty low. So I think I'm going to have to keep dealing with the sicknesses. Now, scavenge, guard, and sleep. So we should be okay from the security perspective. Unfortunately, yeah, he should be. He's on the stronger meds, so he should improve to slightly sick by tomorrow. So let's go. So I think just a quick in and out. So we know that we need some wood and a lot of components. Just going to go 3 stacks of wood and the rest components. But I'm also going to take this bottle of pills, just in case Henrik's still sick. We may as well use the stronger pills if we've got them. Go there. And into day 7, Arica getting back from the bakery. So we now have the goods to put in a rat trap so we can get the food production going. So we've been raided. None of us were wounded and the attackers didn't steal anything. So that's so the house defenses are holding up. Sicknesses. Arica. So Henrik is still slightly sick. We'll deal with that in a minute. Let's get the fire going first. Let's get Ivano down for his chat. Arica's been out. She's tired. Let's get her to sleep. So 3 degrees. Ouch. Well, the best we can do is just put as many wood on the fire as we can to get them chatting. So yeah, we decided not to upgrade this. But yeah, the price is going to be in sickness meds. So we've been lucky so far, at least. But also we wouldn't be able, or would not have been able to upgrade it until very recently, until this was upgraded anyway. So given that we only have a maximum 5 days of winter left, let's get him medded up. I'm going to try the softer meds. Now, he's hungry and sad. We feed him a piece of raw meat every odd day, remember? So let's do that. That'll get him to a neutral status. Then he's got 3 toys to play on. So what happened the other day, he was playing on 2 toys and he didn't lose his sadness, but the third one he did. So I don't know if we're gonna get lucky like that again, but we'll try it. Right, start him on the top and then work down. Now here's Franco. See what we would have done if we could trade. That's dropped already. He needs to go do that. Yeah, I think the problem with Ivano is that everybody's hungry, so he's kind of being sympathetic about it. Right, we would have done that because they're cheap and they're both smokers. We would have done that for the food, I think. Probably not that. Probably would have done this so that we didn't have to make them. A lot of components. Yes to that, yes to that, yes to that, yes to that. Well. So what does he need to do? Now, we did bring the stuff back from the bakery for a reason. That was to get our food production going. So let's make a start on that. Oh, he didn't dismiss him. Okay, Arica can do that when she's awake. She'll be up soon. But meantime, let's get this stoked up again. So how are we doing on wood anyway? 15, yeah, we're okay. So he's finished on his first toy. Let's get him on his second one. Still sad. Now bios. Got an update on that. Getting food, yep. So it's the very hungry thing that's dragging everybody down now. But it's not much we can do about it. We do have our day 8 meal. And we do have our day 11 meal. But we don't have enough to... Let's get her to go up and dismiss him. He can see this. So we did bring back fertilizer so we don't have to use meat. Now he can get to sleep. He needs to be in bed by 3. Okay, so Franco's dismissed. So what else to do today? Let's have a look at what next. Got to get him on his final toy. Putting another toy in place is tempting, because every toy he plays seems to improve his mood a little. But I think it's food production. I think this can wait, because we're doing okay on the security side. We're not seeing any injuries or theft. And that would use up a lot of resources. So I think we just see how far we can get with the food production. Now there's only 3 parts left of the bakery, so we can't do that. But we can get the base herbal garden in. So that's 14 of these, which is 7 stacks of wood. And we need 4 stacks of these. So basically 4 and 6 would do it for us. Sorry, 4. Yeah, 4 and 6. No, sorry, 3 and 7. That would be 12 of these. Yes, we can just make it, actually. So 7 stacks wood, 3 stacks components, and I think we can get the base herbal garden in. So let's do that. He's finished on his second toy. Let's get him on his third. Still sad. But not much more we can do with Ivano. We can't make another toy because then we wouldn't be able to get the base herbal garden in. We can get another wood on the fire, so let's do that. And not much more we can do today. Feeding day tomorrow, so we'll get everybody off very hungry at least. But I think we can end the day there. This is going to drop though. Oh no, it didn't. 7. All right. Okay, back to the bakery. 7 stacks of wood. He needs to guard. He needs to sleep, scavenge, and 3 stacks of components. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that will get the base herbal garden in and go. I'm going to end the episode there, so thanks for watching this one, and I'll be back for the next one where we'll take it away from the start of day 8.